also exercise. You gotta want to be healthier. Alright? You can't just be like, man, you can't be one of the people that's just like, man, I ain't trying to work out. I ain't trying to not go in the fast food restaurant. I ain't trying to, but I'm gonna try it, but I don't really, man, I'm still looking at that damn steak like, man, ain't nothing wrong with that steak. Like, you can't be one of them people. You gotta be like, man, I need to get my body right. Like, I need to be serious about this. I need to be working out. I need to get my diet right. You gotta be, your motivation gotta be there, cause then you just going, cause you got the junk shit inside of your body influencing you from the inside out. So what I'm saying is you gotta combat that from the inside with your motivation to do better. All right, and yeah, I'm on. Yo. Alright. They don't want you in the energy, bro. They don't want y'all in that energy. See that wind? Anyway. The main thing, the main goal for these fucks is to stop your energy flow. We know this. But I'm gonna make this video. I didn't realize that I speak very intensely on the importance of the diet and all of this shit, and it's easy for me to say because I've been doing this shit for a while, well, 2 years and a couple months now and shit. So it's easy for me to say, man, I ain't eating no meat, but there's a lot of people that's still trying to transition, a lot of people that have a very intense chemical bond with these compounds that they put in this meat and that they promote to us, you know what I'm saying? So I want to make this video for y'all. I was being inconsiderate, and I'm about to consider everybody real quick. So, for one, first off, we're going to talk about age. Because the longer, like I said, the longer you've been in this world, the longer you've been in this system, no disrespect and no offense, the more used to being in a fucked up situation you become. The more you just, you get used to it. And this also happens with the food we eat, the meat we eat. There's a chemical bond that happens when you eat. Everything you eat talks to your cells. So you've been talking to this shit for so long. You've been communicating with it. This is what's been rejuvenating your cells for so long. This is what they used to. This is what they are. This is what they want. All right. So that's why people get addicted and people struggle with letting go of it. That's the addicting feeling, because that's what's there, and your cells want to put more of that there. That's what it's used to doing. The body will adapt, and the body will do what it needs to do. So that's its way of trying to adapt to that. You know what I'm saying? But they tricking the body into wanting what it don't need. Hence, it translates into us polluting the earth, fucking wanting to eat all of this junk food, wanting to participate in negative acts, wanting to listen to poisonous music, wanting to indulge in poisonous activities, you know what I'm saying? Negative activities and all that shit. So anyway, that's just the translation of what they got ourselves doing. So anyway, we're gonna talk about this. I believe for people that's 27 and up, alright, usually I would say, yeah, I've said it before, don't touch none of that vegan meat, none of that, you know what I'm saying? Because the vegan agenda is just to keep you in their store, in their fast food restaurants and all that shit, just to keep you far away from unlocking what your cells truly want as much as they can. So anyway, If you 27 and up, you've been here and you've been eating and your cells are used to this shit very much. All right? That's why it's harder for the older people to shake it. What I'm saying is, I can recommend for these people in these age groups, I would say start out with your highest quality plant-based meat you can find. All right? With the ingredients that you can understand on that motherfucker, not just a whole bunch of factory shit, you know what I'm saying? Find some nice, highest quality you can, where it's actual nice ingredients that come from the earth, supposedly. And implement this and replace your meat with that, all right? And then, in combination with that, have your beans and your root vegetables like your potatoes, your freaking, the yuca and the malanga and the sweet potato and the tortilla and the but a lot of this stuff ain't gonna be available everywhere. So it's just like, but everybody can get eggplants and freaking all the just look up your roots and your different wholesome grounding vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Just indulge in that. But stuff like potatoes, you can take this and cook it and you can fry them up. You know what I'm saying? And then even flavor, get you some poultry seasoning or some shit like that, and you can flavor it up however you need to make yourself feel like you eating meat, you know what I'm saying, for a while, for a week or two. And use that. And then after a while, take out the plant-based meat. Just have the root vegetables with your beans and your greens and all that shit. Eat a lot of it. Eat a lot of it. And don't leave no room for you to want no meat, no other shit. Alright? Because also that's gonna force your body to start forcing out other shit. Like if you start packing in a whole bunch, your body's naturally going to want to store it. Your body's going to want to store the nutrients you're eating if you're eating a whole bunch of it, all right? So when you start storing these nutrients that's coming from a better source, they sitting in there with all of them old bad nutrients. And they start saying, hold up, nigga, get your ass out of here, nigga. Like, nah, get your ass out of here. We in here now, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you start putting the bad stuff in there to come help the bad nutrients out. They're going to just get moved out. So eat a whole bunch of the good shit in combination with the plant-based meat, and then teeter off of the plant-based meat, get it to the, you know what I'm saying? Do that. And that's for the people that, that's it's going to be harder to shake. It's going to be, also exercise. You gotta want to be healthier. Alright? You can't just be like, man, you can't be one of them people that's just like, man, I ain't trying to work out. I ain't trying to not go in the fast food restaurant. I ain't trying to, but I'm gonna try it, but I don't really, man, I'm still looking at that damn steak like, man, ain't nothing wrong with that steak. Like, you can't be one of them people. You gotta be like, man, I need to get my body right. Like, I need to be serious about this. I need to be working out. I need to get my diet right. Your motivation gotta be there, cause then you just going, cause you got the junk shit inside of your body influencing you from the inside out. So what I'm saying is you gotta combat that from the inside with your motivation to do better. Alright? And yeah, so we're gonna touch on this more often and shit too, because like I said, it's important to help people transition as much as possible, because I wouldn't be here if I didn't transition. And I'm gonna let you know how I transitioned. Well, for me, I used to be a lifeguard. And when I was lifeguarding, I was at this community pool and shit, and wasn't nobody coming to my pool. So I just had a lot of time to swim and be on my phone and shit. And that's when I found out about Dr. Sebi and all this holistic shit and everything. I was like, damn, I'm gonna try this plant-based shit. That's when I tried it for a week, all right. And then after that, my dad, it was like a sports game or something like that. It was something coming on that Sunday, and my dad was like, man, I'm cooking this chicken. You don't want to eat none of this chicken, bro? We about to, you know what I'm saying? We about to get lit. So I was like, it's only been a week. I could maybe just teeter off at first, like eat chicken once a week. You know what I'm saying? This could be my once a week. It's been a week. So, but then that's when the nigga was like, yeah, so he about to put the chicken on the grill. He showed me the pan of chicken, was like, there we go. And I was like, hold up. Nigga, that's all the chicken you gonna cook? I was like, nah, nigga, we need more. If we gonna eat some chicken, let's eat some motherfucking chicken, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, my man made all the chicken I wanted. Let me eat all the chicken I wanted. My body said, bro, no more. I woke up that next morning, even that night, I went to sleep feeling, man, I ain't need no more of that. I tricked myself into doing that shit just to make my body realize how much it did not need that compared to what I had been putting in it the week before, the week prior, the whole week prior. So, and like I said, I can make that type of transition because I was a lot younger. I was only 20, all right? So it's like I've only been through like say if even if 60 was what we was looking at for a lifespan, all right, which is actually longer, but that was only 1/3 of the lifespan, all right. But when you get to people getting approaching 30, then you get to talking about people that's spending half of their life, all right, half of their life where they actually doing this, you know what I'm saying, and not like a real elder yet, you know what I'm saying, and they truly stuck in their ways. It's like it's harder. It's just that's half of your life. That's an extreme change to make. You know what I'm saying? It's easier for us as younger people younger than me. I got no man. All I'm saying is y'all need to just go cold turkey, drink hella smoothies, hella beans, hella greens, hella roots. Your body gonna let you know. Oh yeah, it's gonna take no time to get that bad shit out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take no time. Yeah. And I'm gonna let you know this vegan shit, man. It's like I'm not trying to come at nobody, cause my sister a vegan. She a real vegan. You know what I'm saying? But this right here is not gonna help nobody get charged up. Alright? It's not gonna they trying to, like I said, their main objective is to help themselves stop you from tapping in and being in tune with the energy out here. Because the energy is going to communicate with us and get us hip to the schedule that we on. You know what I'm saying? It's a cycle. Everything is a cycle. And in particular, consciousness has a cycle. The planets, the planetary bodies have cycles they go through. Alright? What's that shit called? It's like a 2,000 year cycle. Or a couple thousand year cycle and shit, right? We're at the end of one of those cycles. That's why people keep talking about the new age and shit like that. That's because it was going through the cycle. And we have been going down, 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 down. And now we're at the end of the bottom and we're going back up to the top. We're going back up to the enlightenment, the golden age, not the bronze age or the dark age and shit like that. It's going, and that's the evolution of consciousness. And it's like they don't want us to be in tune with that so that we can just sit here and let that shit pass us and we get stuck back in this age and shit. You know what I'm saying? Back in this level of consciousness and this train of thought. You know what I'm saying? Stay on this track. So, limitation. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all they're trying to get you to do. And that's why they're trying to adapt and shift. Oh, we got the vegan movement. Oh, we got the, you know what I'm saying? Plant-based meat. Stay in the fast food though. It's wild. But for all my people that's older, and anybody that is 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and you feel like you want to switch to plant-based, for one, I want to say that is incredible. That is extremely commendable because you're special, all right? Because how can you get your whole life? How can you live your whole life in this system, right? And then still be in tune enough to feel the vibes and have your body get the message that it's time to change. Like, that's like, you know how we got old phones and shit? Like we got the iPhone 1. And then we got the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5. Now, I don't know what y'all at now. I got an Android, as you see. I got a bitch ass Android, you know what I'm saying? But that's like taking like an iPhone 3 and the iPhone 3 saying, I'm about to start acting different. I'm about to upgrade and I'm about to start acting like an iPhone 5. Like, that's like that. And it's like, damn. Like, that's what's up. So I just want to say for y'all, I would say the same thing. Plant-based meat. You know what I'm saying? Most high quality as you can. And a lot of raw vegetables. Raw. Like eating greens, like kale, fucking, you can eat raw Brussels, fucking, like a lot of fruit, like abundance, like stuff yourself with freaking raw, raw nutrients. All right, along with the, you can cook you some plant-based meat, right? Cook you some plant-based meat. Cook you up some plant-based hamburger meat or some shit, and then sprinkle that shit on top of a salad, a fruit salad. Mix that shit up and just quench your or satisfy your hunger like that. It's just, if you want. And cause it's all about the bond. You gotta get that bond to break from your cells. Free yourself. Free yourself. Yeah, man.